Greetings, YouTubers. What is up? Seeking Mangaka. I'm bringing you a Domination game. I had to start the match a little later. The footage was like about 11 minutes long total. I just don't have, and YouTube doesn't allow minutes over, like, show movies that are over 10 minutes to a point. Let's see, I get killed here because I should have just shot the guy. I would have had double and got my hairs up. This is Domination on Terminal while playing Team Tactical. Team Tactical is a smaller game type where there's only 4 guys. And you also play through different objective-based games. You have Deathmatch, Capture the Flag, Domination, Search and Destroy, and I think that's it. Yeah, that should be it. And no, Demolition. Oh, I fucking hate Demolition. Hey, that was an F word. Sweet. I'm gonna keep that in there because that is the only way to describe Demolition. I fucking hate Demolition. There you go. Happy. Alright, this is the first F-bomb ever on YouTube. It's just me and Psycho Relic right now. We had Bernie O'Blade when he started, but he said he had to go downstairs, something along those lines, and well, we lost him, but for the most part, we actually were able to keep this game pretty dang close. I'm just using my normal TAR 21 class for this map, which is the Spaz Foregrip, and I actually have the red tiger camouflage with my TAR. 150 headshots. This thing is a goddamn beast of a gun. Anyways, these two are just standing there like idiots. Half their enemy team in one clip. What? So, we lose this game, but not by much. We had 2 randoms to deal with. There's that random right there. But I feel as if we had Bernie O'Blade, we would have won this just fine. So let's talk about how to play Domination. What you want is you want to effectively use your team. If you want to split your team into kind of almost like 3 parts, I'd say. If you're doing something along the lines of like normal Domination, 6 on 6, we'll say that. If you're doing Domination 6 on 6, what you want to do is to split up your team into 3 groups, basically. 2 guys cover B, 2 guys cover whatever the closest flag is to your spawn point, C or A. Then you want 2 guys to kind of just to kind of mess with the enemy a bit in their spawn. Not necessarily run into their flag, but kind of stay close to them, and they'll be the annoying guys who just kind of mess with the team's brains a bit. And in Team Tactical, since there's only 4 players, you want at least 1 guy on a flag, the other guy on another flag. And I think you might want to just have 2 guys on 2 flags. Let's talk about the point of domination. The point of domination is to control the most flags, and this usually entitles that you control all 3, but that is not the way to play domination. What you want to do is have 2 flags on your own, and then leave the enemy with 1 flag. That way they're going to only keep spawning around that flag, and therefore that leaves their travel routes very limited to what they can do. And you can kind of post up on areas and just rack up the kills. You want, and so... Right here we're losing C and A. You don't want ever to have like A and C as your flag and then the enemy has B. B is usually in the middle of the map, and therefore it's the closest to both flags, and A and C are usually on opposite sides, and you won't get a lot of support from your teammates if you're on A and C. Like for example, you have 2 guys at A, 2 guys at C if you're playing Team Tactical, 4 players. You lose 2 guys at A because their team's rushing A, they're going to spawn by C and you lose A, essentially. And then they have A and B and you only got C. Whereas if you have like C and B, or like A and B, because those flags are relatively close to each other, they'll spawn close enough that they can just maybe be able to go back and get the flag that's being lost. So everybody should capture a flag, everybody should join in and capture a flag once, but then from there, there's no real need to capture a flag if you have 2 flags. So how do you play the objective so that people won't bitch about it? You protect the flag. Right here, I'm kind of doing a little rush on A. I'm not grabbing the flag, though, because it would be stupid. They're going to be spawning around A. They're going to be, there's going to be guys at A, and if I just go there, I'm just going to give them a kill. Like this dude comes up right about now. I'm just kind of chilling here because I'm saying to Psycho, hey, Psycho, come over in here and help me out, dude. Let's cap this flag together. But, this noob guy, bastard, kind of gets me. Probably should have pulled back or ducked out, but we still got B. Basically, you want each guy to kind of do some sort of role in the match. And just post up and defend a flag like hell out of it once you capture them. And so you can basically just have like half your team at one flag, half the team at the other, and just kind of split the kills almost. But there should be so many guys who are just running around kind of messing stuff up and running lower kill streaks, such as UAV, counter UAV, and a sentry gun. Their job is to get a couple quick kills, get those kill streaks up for the rest of the team. Then you're going to want about 1 or 2 quote-unquote slayers who are near the flag, so they're actually getting kills and defending a flag. Which actually in Domination is a logical thing to do, because the enemy's going to be coming to the flag. You're guaranteed to have somebody come along your way if you're posted up near a flag and defending it. Like, see right here? This is actually a good reason why I actually like to defend that area in Deathmatch, because there's a bomb located near that corner area up at the end of the escalators, and also there's C. So if you can defend that area in deathmatch pretty well, you should be able to defend it in an objective-based game. Anyways, let's see here. Now, what's the Slayer's job in the team? It's one to protect the flag, but also get air support up in the air, because capturing a flag is extremely difficult. We get another headshot with the TAR-21. Defending a flag is extremely difficult if there's air support up in the air and you're not running cold-blooded. And so if you're getting a guy who's, you know, just like annoying the hell out of the enemy team while, you know, using a, you know, chopper gunner or an AC-130, then you're gonna have a pretty successful game. But here, let's see, Psycho Relic and I are kind of we're communicating whatnot. I don't know if our teammates muted us or whatnot, but, you know, I can't direct those guys, the randoms, too well. And so we keep having guys who are running around and no one's posting up on CNA. And Psycho Relic, he's the rusher guy. He would be the guy to kind of go near an enemy spawn and mess them up. That way they don't come out and noob tube you in the back like that. Anyway, Bernio gets off right about there, and I'm like, oh shit. And so now I'm trying to take a seat back. Capturing flag and domination, you never want to do it alone. It takes too long. You want at least you and a friend right here, because look how fast that fills up. About 5 seconds almost. 5 seconds is a lot longer than 10. It's a lot shorter than 10 seconds. And so you definitely want a teammate to post up around there, and then you want just someone defending each flag. Right here, looks like we lose B, and Psycho Relic takes C, and so now we got the, you know, now we're in the split, which makes it very difficult to play domination and, you know, to do well. I'm trying to run around. I think I'm trying to get B back. While you don't ever want to just run into a flag, because that's one thing. It's good to protect a flag because, you know, you always know when someone's going to try to steal it. You know, we're losing A. Oh, there's a guy at A. Let's look around this small, 5-foot radius circle and see if we can get the guy. You know, and so flashbang myself right there. I hope you guys are pulling out the tips I'm trying to give. Just, you know, B is the key though. You want, at the very beginning of the match, 2 guys, at the very least, to go and run and get B. And I'm the guy who gets B. I like to post up around B, I like to protect B. And if you don't have B, the enemy has a definite advantage over you, because they're spawning on one side of the map as well as in the middle. And so instead of posting outside their spawn, I'm trying to grab B, but here's a teammate who's kind of beginning to grab it. Sometimes the best thing to do is not to join a teammate in grabbing a flag, but just to kind of ignore it. Because right there, let's see, Predator missile gets teammate of mine. I think I also got Psycho. Right here, I'm kind of failing on being the Slayer. I do get a couple kills here and there, but it's not a kill streak, and it's because I keep kind of getting shuffled up. It spawns me away from my favorite flag, B, and, well, there's noob tubes occasionally. I let my guard down. That's good. Yeah, right there we're losing Bravo, but there's just an enemy running by. They're all going for the emergency airdrop. And I'm kind of like ignoring it because, like, I'm defending it. Sometimes you just need a guy on lookout for stuff. We get this guy right here. We're losing B again. It's just this guy going for emergency airdrop though, and the care packages, they're all, you know, single-minded on that. We lose Charlie right there because nobody's protecting C. I still think we barely lose this game. I mean, with me, Psycho, and 2 randoms, we were able to keep it a pretty close match. If we had Bernio here, and if I was just to get him to post up on like C while I had B, and Psycho Relic and some of the random were just running around like chickens with their heads cut off and doing stuff, we could do pretty damn well. We would have won this. I'm pretty sure if we had Psycho Relic with us. But also, I think it's a good thing just to have like your teammates assign kill streaks. You know, just like, you know, have someone run with a UAV and a counter UAV. Have someone be a support role. You know, while someone else is a Slayer. Like me, I can get my kill streaks. I can get an AC-130 pretty easy if I were able. You know, if I had a little more comfort and just little time, I could definitely get an AC-130 up in the air. Meanwhile, someone like Psycho Relic, who likes to kind of rush in the enemy spawn, if he was running like UAV counter UAV sentry gun, he could definitely, you know, help the whole team out in both defending the flags as well as myself getting my kill streaks faster. So it looks like we're coming near the. Looks like they're at 180. We're at like 177. You just kind of want. You want at least 2 Slayers on your team. 2 guys packing some big ass kill streaks, and then you just want a couple support guys. Everybody else is kind of running support. You know, just so. And, you know, right here, you know, I'm capping flags occasionally. I do cap a flag if I have the chance. If there's a teammate, if I have support. Although, because, I mean, right there, that's exactly why I don't like to cap a flag alone. It's because, you know, it's just a stupid thing to do. But right here, I'm kind of like, you know what, they got the game. Even if we had to get control of all 3 flags. And with 4 guys, there's no way in hell that's happening. Especially with the 2 randoms. And so I kind of right here just say, that's game. It's game. Oh, well. And it was fine. I mean, it's a close game. We didn't get shut out. We were just going back and forth. We just could not secure a flag. The goal of Domination: to control 2 flags, keep the enemy spawning at 1 flag, get air support up, make their day hell. Make their day hell. I go, well, kill-wise I do pretty good. I think I do the best kill-wise, but point-wise I didn't capture many flags. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. Hope you learned something. We'll see you in other videos.